Hello, it's time for another PLD, Photography Lockdown Creative Challenge. We may be changing the name of these challenges because, hey, we're moving forward in time now. What are they? These are creative challenges to help you flex your creative muscles, to keep you practicing, whatever that is, practicing your photography. We do challenges and feedback sessions. Click the little thing popping out up here right now if you'd like to come and find out more. This challenge, we're going to level the playing field a little bit because you are only allowed to use a phone. That only means a basic phone, no shooting raw and doing post-production. This is just what can you come up with your phone. I'm looking for something creative shot with your phone. This is about imagination, thinking of ways you can utilize the things that you've got within a phone. You can control exposure a bit, you can do other things too. But no post-production, guys. This is just what can we do with a phone. So let's have a little look at this and see. I'm just playing around here. You can see it's getting dark. I've got nasty light. I want you to be far more creative than me. Let's see. Oh, there's some lovely blue going on. I've just noticed at the other end of the room. Joe, have a quick look down there. Look, those windows, we're getting a bit of blue. You see how we got interior yellow? Well, we're getting a bit of blue. So what can we do? I've got my exposure reward here. I love my exposure reward. Let's see if we can do a picture with that. How can we do it? Now look, the wide angle lens of a phone is really quite cool. We've got the exposure reward and my cockerel. Let's move it. Now then. Look, I quite like these. I'm going to come in closer like that. Can I focus and get a shallow depth? I can. Right, I ought to be rolling video on the phone, didn't I, to show you what I'm doing, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do that. And that's not a bad little picture. It's not terribly creative, but it gives you an idea. What about a different angle, a different approach? Here's a thing you can do with a phone. The little reverse camera thing. If we flick it, look at that. Wave, Joe. You see, you can flip the camera and it's really, really useful if you want to look at something from an unusual angle. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making this up as I go along. I'm just looking to see how would that look there. Oh, there's an interesting shape up here. We got this window. Could I use that window as an interesting shape and tie it in with a weird angle? Not really. Probably could if I wanted to spend more time fiddling with it, but in all honesty, I don't. So, but you see where I'm going with this. There are things you could do. It's also not just about the phone. This is about you thinking up ways to do creative things outside of the camera, whatever that might be. I love my friend Jen's wonderful naked jam. It's just occurred to me, we've got this. Quince jelly, the best, tastiest quince jelly in the world. I'm just wondering, look, we've got a picture here. I'm going to do a little family scene of something we both love. There's me and my best brother. He's lovely. Don't tell him I said that. I'm just wondering, could I get some nice light through this? If you can see, where's a downlight here? There isn't one you can get at, is there, Joe? No. If I backlight this, because it's translucent, here we go, look. If I hold that up to the light, look how that glows. Isn't that amazing? If we come down here and remove the glow, it suddenly goes flat. But as soon as you backlight it, look at that gold. Could we do that? Let's have a play. See if we can shoot it through the phone. I really am making this up as I go along. Right, I've got a lamp here. Let's see if I could. How could I do this? Can I? It's not going to stay there, is it? It springs up. Let's move my best brother. Oh, how am I going to do this? I might have to not have my best brother in shot. Can I put that there? Will it stay there? Yeah, it will. Oh, look at that. It's on about the right height. How about, that looks good. Turn that around the other way. Oh man, that looks pretty good. Now can I get the phone? Now here's another thing with the phone. Look, the little lens is at the top at the moment, isn't it? Well, you can get it really low down just by flipping the camera over the other way. And now, look, if I do it with it that way up, watch what happens. You see, it's nice light, but I've got the top of the light in the shot. If I flip it over the other way, so the lens is lower down, now I can really backlight the jam. I can even lift this up a little bit, play around. Oh, that looks quite good. And I love the yellow against the blue. Let's just shoot that. Remember, of course, you can adjust exposure. If I focus on the jam and then push the little icon, increase the exposure a bit. I ought to do this with video, didn't I? Let me see if I can do that. Right. I'm in video mode. We're rolling video. Look at that jar of jam. I'm hoping if I do that, I can focus and then, look, you see I'm adjusting the exposure. I'm doing that in the video. I'm doing it by rolling my thumb. Joe, come around this side, please. See if you can quickly show the lovely people what I'm doing. Look, I'm just moving my thumb up and down on the screen. Look, and you can, adjust the exposure of your phone. Cool. Right, let me see if I can take that picture now and get what I want. That's not bad. I wanted to try and get my brother's picture, didn't I? Because I love my brother and I love my jam. This is getting very waffly and really rather rubbish. But it gives it a more homely thing. There we go. Just shoot that, put it on photo. And I think you get the idea. What I want to see is you experimenting and being creative with the most basic of cameras. The great masters of long ago took amazing pictures with the most basic of cameras. Well, the most basic of cameras we have these days is a phone, and that's complex compared to what they used. So the challenge tag is appearing on screen right now, along with the closing date and everything else. If you're confused about composition, backlighting and how light works, then please go take a look at my Ultimate Beginners course, because it's not just for beginners. It's ultimate. It will tell you all you need to know about that stuff, as well as backlighting, composition, how to control your camera. Sorry for the rushed nature of this particular video. We've got so many things going on, guys, but thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Get your phones out. Remember, don't upload archived images to the album. I look forward to seeing what you can come up with just using your phone, no post-production. See you in the live judging.